Are you a content creator without a brand? Having a brand is really important when it comes to creating videos. You might be thinking that building a brand is for big businesses, but it's something that will help you as a content creator. Keep watching to find out why branding is important and why hiring a brand designer is worth it. While you're watching this video, you're going to ask yourself 5 questions. The first question is there a gap between how you want your brand to look versus how it actually looks? So does your brand look the way you want it to look? A lot of people come to me after trying to design their brand themselves. One client, I'm going to call her Tiffany because I don't want to use real people's names and brands, but Tiffany, she came to me because she actually designed her own logo and picked her own colors herself. We were in a group and she was asking for people's opinions, and they were telling her that it didn't really look that great when it came to her business. Basically, she wasn't satisfied either, and that's why she was trying to get advice from the group to see how she can make her logo better, what colors she can use instead. Tiffany wasn't excited about what she created, so she turned to a professional. After she hired me, she automatically started promoting her services because she was confident promoting her business now that she had a website and brand that she loved. The second question that you should ask yourself is, do you want to offer premium prices? Whether you're raising your prices or trying to become a luxury brand, branding is important. Using the client Tiffany that I mentioned before, she knew that her DIY brand did not match the prices that she was offering for her clients. She wasn't a luxury brand. I guess her service is more like coaching, except she didn't offer a one-time package. She had like an hourly rate, and it was a service that could last a long time, like probably even more than 5 years. So she needed a brand that fit her pricing and her services, since it is a long-term thing. She wanted to have a professional, polished, educational feel to her brand. And that's why she hired a professional rather than doing it herself, because she knew that the brand that she created did not match the prices that she was offering. The third question you want to ask yourself is, are you wasting time and energy DIYing it yourself? Instead of working in your business, are you wasting your time doing everything? Like I said before, most of my clients come to me after DIYing their brand themselves. So they could have had more clients, worked on content, or even hung out with their family and friends, but they were wasting that time doing everything themselves, building their website, creating logos, choosing colors, fonts, and in the end, they still weren't happy. A brand designer can simplify a lot of tasks for you. Not only do they create logos, pick colors, fonts, and do all the things that build your brand, like the foundations of your brand elements, but they also create collateral items. If you're a content creator who's always creating things for YouTube, Instagram, blogs, and so on, things can be simplified with a template. I know I've created YouTube thumbnail templates, blog templates. I've created opt-in worksheets, a workbook. There's a lot of things that can be created by a brand designer that will save you time and energy in the long run when it comes to creating content for your business. I had a friend who I helped create a brand for. She wanted to get started creating her brand because she was actually going to sell a product. And so she needed to get an idea of how the packaging would be for her product. But she didn't want to spend money on her website because she thought it was cheap and easy to make. So she ended up doing it herself. And in the end, she hired somebody from Fiverr to create her website. Unfortunately, she still didn't like her website because, you get what you pay for. Fiverr is really cheap. I'm sure she only paid like $20 for a website, and that's what she got. And even now, she still doesn't have a website, and it's been about a year since I helped her. If you haven't thought about branding but want to discover your brand style, then check out the Ultimate Roadmap to Discover Your Brand Style. This roadmap comes with a follow-along email course that'll help you discover your brand. If you're interested, you can check out the link in the description box down below. Did you DIY your brand? Let me know in the comments down below. The fourth question that you want to ask yourself is, do you want to stand out from your competitors? Last week, I talked about why building your brand is just as important as creating videos. If you didn't check out that video, then you can find it in the cards above or the description box down below. In that video, I talked about why branding was important for creating content and standing out from your competitors. If you want to know how to stand out from your competitors content-wise, then you can check out that video that I just mentioned. In this video, I'm going to focus more on the branding aspect. If you feel like you have a lot of competitors, then branding will help you stand out from them. Even if you're selling the same services and products, branding will help you differentiate yourself from your competitors. For example, let's talk about coaching. A business coach is the same no matter what. They're selling the same service. They're helping you organize your business, grow your business, change your mindset. Their goal is to help you grow your business. Just because you're a coach, there are different types of coaches. I shouldn't say different types, but because of branding, it seems like every coach is different. So you have coaches that like to wear suits and are more polished. Then you have coaches that act like that they're your BFFs. And then there's other coaches that are like hippies and they do tarot card readings, but they're all essentially doing the same thing, helping you grow your business. And because of their brand, because of the way they brand themselves, they attract different types of clients. And that's how they stand out from each other with their brand, even though they're selling the same thing. The fifth question that you want to ask yourself is, does your brand not resonate with your dream clients? Do you create content to attract a certain type of audience, but you aren't? The problem might be your branding. You might be thinking, but I don't have a brand. The first impression that anyone has is visual. Everybody is judging by your looks. I know that sounds bad, but that's life. That's why you have to dress up for interviews and be prepared. The same thing for your brand. Your first impression matters. So the way you look, the way you talk, everything that you do, the environment that you're in, that's all a part of your brand. So if you don't have a brand, it doesn't matter because you're still being judged by how you look, how you talk, what you say, the environment that you're in. So branding is important, even if you don't have a brand. If you do have a brand and it's not resonating with your dream clients, then you might want to think about rebranding. Think about how you can align with what your dream clients want. For example, if you want to offer premium prices, you're not going to be in a room that's messy. You're not going to film and take pictures in a room that's messy and post it on YouTube and Instagram. You might want to clean up first. I'm not saying that you need like luxury items and you need to wear Chanel and Louis Vuitton purses and whatever, but at least clean up a little if you're offering premium prices. If you're not, then it doesn't matter. But for premium prices, you do need to look a little bit more polished. I'm not saying that you need to dress up in suits or anything like that, but you don't want to look like a bum, and you don't want to show yourself as a bum because it doesn't really align with the idea of having higher prices. It doesn't look like you're worth it, basically. I don't want to go to a coach that looks like they haven't bathed in a while, that basically looks like a homeless person. I wouldn't think that they could help me grow my business to 6 figures when they look like they're homeless. So think about that whenever you're creating content and thinking about your brand, how you want to style yourself, the tone of voice you want to have, things like that. Make sure they align with the prices that you're offering. That's it. If you answered yes to any of these 5 questions, then a brand designer is totally worth it. Again, those questions are: number 1, is there a gap between how you want your brand to look versus how it actually looks? The second question was, do you want to offer premium prices? The third question was, are you wasting time and energy DIYing your brand yourself? The fourth question was, do you want to stand out from your competitors? The fifth question is, does your brand not resonate with your dream clients? If you like this video and you want more videos on branding and video creation, then hit subscribe for my latest videos. If you're trying to discover your brand style and you want to grab my roadmap, you can get that from the description box down below. Until next time, bye.